Good morning. Hope you're well. We've got a little bit of sun out there today. Oh, it does make you feel better. And you look out your window and you see the sun and all the colours. I absolutely love it. Really love it. So we're going to start our morning with a good stretch and tone session. So if you make sure you've got a mat ready, a pillow, make sure you have some water. And in a couple of minutes, we are going to make a start. So let me sort out the technology side, which I've never done much technology before, but now getting the hang of it. So hopefully it should be another session which isn't interrupted by the internet going down. Fantastic. Okay, let's make sure that you can see me. A little bit more up, I think. And if you haven't already done, if you subscribe to the channel or like the videos, hopefully you should be able to see me, and we'll make a start in about 1 minute. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start by bringing it in a little bit closer so that you can see the upper body, and then when we do the full body stuff, I will step back a little bit and alter the screen. Yes. Okay, so we're going to start. Just a shout out to Carol, Linda, hi, Brenda, hi, and everyone else. Let's make a start and bring a little bit of stretch and tone to our morning. Okay, so let's start. Just have a shake out, wake up that body. And we're going to stand. I will stand back a little bit for that. So you stand with your feet parallel, knees bent, and standing in good posture. And we're going to pull in the abdominals and lift up, and hands by the side. Remember, all of these exercises can be done on a chair as well. We just modify them. I'm just standing up for these, but you can modify them. Okay, so let's start. Let's open up the legs a little bit more, and let's take it down and take a big breath in. Opening up, and again, another big inhale. Bring the arms all the way up to the top and down, and come all the way up, just opening up, bringing that lovely fresh oxygen into our bodies. And again, a nice big breath in, and bring the arms down and have a shake out. Take the feet out, turn them out slightly wider. As you can see, take them out, bring the arms down, and take the shoulders up. Take it back, and then down. And again, shoulders up, bring them back, and then down. And again, shoulders up, take it back, and then relax down. Just shake out, pull in, lift up, and full body stretch. So take the arms, they come all the way up to the top, lift up, bring the arms down, and again, bend the knees, full body stretch, waking up that body. Take it up, bring the arms down, and release. Just shake out those shoulders. Just waking up that body. Bring the arms down, and again, bend the knees, bring the arms all the way up. A little bit of strengthening in the quadriceps. Where are the quadriceps? Here. and release. Taking the feet parallel, knees soft. Pulling in, bringing the arms in front, and we're going to take one arm back. So just to show you what that looks like, so we're taking it back. So nice spinal twist. Come back to center. The other side. Take it back. Coming back to center. Going to keep this going. A nice spinal twist as we come back with the arm. We're keeping the hips parallel. Back to center. And the other side. Coming back to center. And the other side. Keep it going just for a little bit longer. And keep it going. Really pulling back. It's a very gentle move, but very powerful. Take it back. Come back to center. And back. Come back to center, bring the arms down. Let's roll down. Let's encourage that spinal flow to decompress. So we're pulling in. So we pull in and we lift from our core and we lift up. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we round down. So you're going to push that lower back out, come down, and then round down. Nice and slow and controlled. Head down. Keep the knees soft at all times. And then roll back through the spine. So if you notice, it's incremental. Each one of those discs is opening. Safely. So as I come up, tuck the buttock in. And then drop the arms down. We're going to do 2 more of those just to open up the spine really good if you're suffering with any back pain or discomfort. Pull it in. Lift up. And go working down nice and slow for the lower spine first. Roll down as much as you feel comfortable. And roll back up. Rolling up through the spine. And shake out. Release. Okay, now we've loosened up the spine. Let's pull in and lift up. And let's work on strengthening the neck. If you've got neck, shoulder pain, this is a must. I'm going to come a little bit closer for this one. So you're going to imagine you tucking the chin back. So yes, it gives us a nice double chin. We don't like that, but there we go. So what you're doing, shoulders are braced back, shoulders are down. You tuck the chin in and then release. Chin in, and then release. Chin in, and then release. We're going to do it a little bit quicker. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then release. Okay, just going to come up a little bit more to the head and the neck. Okay, working on loosening. First of all, we're going to loosen the shoulders. So we're going to take the arm up, up, and over, up, and bring the arm down. Again, take it up and over, up, down. Keep that going, nice and slow and fluid. Bring the arm up, take it over. Relax the head and the neck. Come back slowly to center and down. Bring the other arm up and over. Just working the upper body. Coming back down and mobilize the shoulders back, both together. Really open. See if you can take it a little bit wider. Encouraging that lymphatic fluid to be released. Bring the arms down and shake. Hand back onto the shoulders or by the sides. Head turn. Loosen the neck and the cervical region. Back to center. Hold in center. The other side. Really stretch, stretch, stretch. Come back to center. And now incline, ear to shoulder. Remember, you can bring your arms down by the sides. Just incline, come back to center, the other side, and stretch out those muscles. Come back to center. And now, drop the arms down. Bring the arms down by the side. And just a gentle chin roll. So we never roll back, because we compress the spine. So we're just going to do some gentle side rolls. Are we ready? Head. Take it to that point. Come back to center. Remember, do not take the head back. Come back to center and back. Back to center. Come back to center and release, shaking out. And then we're going to go and stretch out the upper body. Take the hands back. We're going to stretch back. If you notice, I'm not locking my knees. They're nice and soft. And release. And again, pull back. Shoulder pull back. And release. My head's not poking forward. It's in nice alignment. And release. Last time, hold back and hold. 2, 3, 4, and release. Bring the shoulder up and down. The other side. Up and down. Bring the arms forward. Bend the knees. Pull in. And then let's take it round to the side. Remember, keep the hips facing forward. And then release. Come back to center. Drop the arms down. Work through the legs. Just start to loosen up those legs. So we're just going in. Working the knees. Working the thighs. Relax the upper body. Just try to loosen. Then come back to center. Bend. Bring the arms across. And now the other side. Hips facing forward. And hold. Feel that lovely stretch in the spine, hips facing forward. If I take it round here, I'm not doing it round. And hold. And then release. Come back to center. And again, work through. Mobilize the legs. Loosen up. Just relaxing the upper body. Keep it going. Bring the shoulders. Remember, if at any time you want to have a drink, make sure you keep nice and hydrated. Coming back to center and shake out. Hands onto the waist. And we're just going to do some gentle heel rises to start to wake up the lower part of the body. Take the feet out. So you're going to literally bend the knees. We're going to come up with the heels and down. And then come up and down. Raise the heels again. Come up and down. And again, raise the heels and then come down. Last time, take the bend a little bit deeper and lift the heels away from the floor. And release the heels down. And now just lift through the heel, working the metatarsal arch, waking that area up. Keep it here. Then come back down. The other side. And then take the heel off the floor. Then come back down. Tuck the toes under on the right. Soften the knee. Release. Just wriggle those toes. The other side. Tuck the toes under and wriggle those toes. And shake out those legs. Let's just wake up those legs a little bit more. Okay, so we're going to go into a calf stretch. So stepping up. Place the foot behind you. Feet parallel. And hold that stretch. You should feel it in the back of the calf. Muscles really good if you're suffering with lower leg pain, tight calves, and also if you're suffering with plantar fasciitis or foot problems, because it stretches all the way under to the foot. And hold a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. When you've had enough, come out of that stretch and just kick those legs. Okay, so the other side, we're going to do exactly the same thing. You're going to step back, heel down, and lower. Bring the arms by the sides and stretch. If you want to, you can take it a bit deeper. Don't go forward. Okay, you want to activate the brain so it concentrates on those muscles that we want to stretch. Hold it here. Hold it there a little bit longer. And then relax. Okay, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Hello. Really sorry about that. Had a package that's just been delivered that I've been waiting for. Okay, so we're going back. We've stretched both calf muscles and now the soleus stretch. So we step back, heel down, and bend that supporting leg. So we're taking the weight and stretching through the soleus muscle, and the soleus muscle is behind the double-headed gastroc. So just holding it there, pulling in, lifting up. Holding it there. And then just shake out those legs. The other side. So we step back, heel down, bend that back leg. And pulling in. If you want to, you can take the leg off. You can extend. Just hold it there. A little bit longer. And then just shake out. Release. Shake out those hands. That's good. So we're working up, warming up the legs. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the leg behind, knee to knee, and stretch. If you can't do that, your other option, pat that area of the muscle down to disperse the lymphatic fluid. But if you can, and the lactic acid build up. Good for your balance as well. Just a little bit longer. And hold it there. And release. Shake out those legs. We're going to repeat that on the other side. Remember, if it feels too much anytime, just stop what you're doing and tuck that leg in. Okay. What I try and do as well is pull in your core, so as you're taking this back, you're stabilising. And remember, sometimes your balance can just go off kilter. And sometimes it can be from one day to the next, your balance changes. And that's completely normal. Just hold it there a little bit longer. And breathe. And then shaking out. And we're just going to do a little bit of warm up through the body, a little bit earlier than what we normally would today. Okay, so let's just start to warm up the body. So pump those arms, march those legs. Side step, side. Bring the arms. Strong arms. Strong arms with a bicep curl. Just bring in just a little bit. Loosen up. And bend. Bend and squeeze. Bend, squeeze. Bend, squeeze. Back to a march. Side step. Strong arms. And out to the side. And march. Walk forward. For 3 and back. Forward. And back. Again. And back. Side step. Okay, bring one arm, the other arm out. Bring the arm across. And point. Back to a march. Pump those arms. Walk forward. 1, 2, 3, and back. Forward and back. And back. And back. Side step. Strong arms. Back to arms out. And march. Keep it going. Bring the arms up. Really work that lymphatic system. Walk forward. 1, 2, 3. And back. Forward. And back. Forward. And back. Side step. Woo! Strong arms. What a way to start the morning. Bring the arms out, back, in, out, back, back. Woo! Woo! Back to a march. And forward. If you like, press light. And back. Woo! And back. Back to side. And side. Ooh, should be feeling a bit warmer. And forward. And back. And forward. And back. Forward. And back. Keep marching. Take the breath in. And down. Break the breath in. And down. Take a breath in. And bring the arms up. And have a drink of water at this point before we move on. I'm going to as well.
I told you that we should start a band and reach for the sky. It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep. I'm just not tired. I can hear the rain.
Take the arms out. Bend the knees. And side stretch.
But it's too late. I just miss you.
Hold it there.
I just miss you.
Come back to center. The other side. And breathe. Come up. And just release from the shoulders. Come back to center. Bring the arms up. Into don't shoot. We're going to pull back. Then center. Hands into the prayer. And open. Take it back. Center. Palms to face you. Center. Prayer. Open. Again. Pull back. Center. Palms to face. And open. Pull back. Center. Palms away. And release down. Just release down. Let the arms and the upper body hang. And just mobilize the arms. And roll up through the spine. And have a shake out. Hands onto the hips. Let's just start to look at balancing. Take the feet out a little bit wider. Taking it back. Take it out. Hands onto the waist. And then take the hands out. You're going to bend. And you're going to just lift the heels off the floor. Bring hands at waist height. Holding that stretch. And release down, nice and slow and controlled. It's all about control. Coming up, bring the arms out to the side. Pull in the core, use this opportunity to work on the core. Come down and come all the way up with the arms above your head. Drop the shoulders down and hold and breathe. Come back down and then taking the right foot out, left foot behind with the foot facing parallel. You're going to take the right arm across and stretch through the body. And just hold it there. Come back to center with a bend, the other side. Just stretching through the body. And hold. Come back to center. And now bringing in a little bit more balance. You're going to take the right arm out. Bring the leg up. And take the other arm out. Just hold it there. And breathe. And then if you want to, you're going to take the leg back and stretch through the body. We're going to take the arm out, step back and stretch through the body. And breathe. Then come back down. And the other side. So take the leg up, the arm out, and the arm behind to get your balance first. And then extension to make sure I don't hit the telly. Come forward a little bit. Take the leg out and stretch through the body. Breathe. Slowly come back. And then shake out and relax the body. Having a shake out. Pulling in, lifting up. Opening up the hip rotators. Take the leg in front. And we're going to do a small circumduction. In 1, 2, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then hold it open. Bring that leg down. Shaking out. The other side, bring the leg up. Small hip circumductions. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it open and breathe. And release down. Shake out those legs. Tap those legs down. And shake out. Pulling in, lifting up. All we're going to do is take the right leg out and hold it there. Nice strengthening. Hold it there. Bend the knee. And then come down. Just work through those feet. The other side. Take it out and hold. Hold it there. And breathe. And then release. And work through those feet. Shaking out those legs. Let's stretch out those hamstrings. Take the right leg in front. Bend that back leg and stretch. If you want to, you can bring your foot up, depending on how you feel comfortable, just to stretch out. Hold it there. Chest towards the knee. A little bit longer. And release. Come up. Shake out. Well done. The other side. Take the leg out. Bend the back leg. And bring the chest towards the knee. Just stretch. Feel that stretch. If you want to, you can go lower. You can take, or you can hook your hand under the foot, only if you feel comfortable. And hold. A little bit longer. Bend the leg. Open. Should be feeling a lot more looser. And take your right foot out, the left foot facing forward. Forearm to the knee. And then pull back into the shoulders. Hold it here. And then bring the arm up. Gaze towards the thumb. Hold it here. And now pull in the core. Straighten that leg. And open. Oh, you should really feel it pulling. Hold it here a little bit longer. Remember, for any time it feels too much, come out of that stretch. Bend that knee. Forearm onto the knee. Then coming up. And then bend. And we're going to do it the other side. Take that foot out and the other foot facing parallel. Bend that leg. Oh, I felt a nice click. Forearm onto the knee. Pull in the core. And open. Gaze at your thumb. And breathe. Remember, the more you breathe, more oxygen gets into the blood, more it feeds the muscle. And now straighten that leg and open. Holding it there. Nice even breath. My daughter loves Tuesday mornings. I give her a little bit more of a lay-in so she can do her homework. Yes, she's still getting homework, bless her. Okay, hold it there. And then pull in the core, engage in the core as you pull up, pull up, pull up. and relax. So we're going to do a little bit more on the floor today than we've done in previous classes. But before we do that, we're going to have one more routine. I know Hazel loves a routine. Okay. Okay. Another one of me and DJ Cool's songs, Daylight, Moonlight. So we're just going to start bringing the arms across, warming up the body. Bring the arms in, take the arms out. Moonlight, I feel it in your eyes. Daylight, moonlight, I feel it in your eyes. Biceps. Daylight, moonlight, keep it going. Your eyes. Don't you want me? Arms out. Say, don't you want me? I feel it now. Say, don't you want me? Say, don't you want me? Say, don't you want me? I feel it now. And march. Okay, forward. 1, 2, 3. Back. 1, 2, 3. Forward. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. And step forward. And back. And forward. And back. March on the spot. And the other side. 1, 2, 3. Back. Forward. And back. And step. And back. And forward. And back. And back to the side. Hopefully you've got enough room for this. So we're going to go over. Woo! See if I can do it on a woo, smaller. Keep it going. And forward. And march. Side step. With arms. Strong arms. What about uppercut, 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 punch, punch, 2, 3, oh, 3, 4, and jab, 1, 2, 3, 4, uppercut, 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 back to march, walk forward, and back, and 1, back to 3, back and forward, back, forward, and march. The other side, step, back, forward, and back. And here we go. So bring it over. And march. Bring the arms up. And then release. And again. And release. Shake out. And let the breath. Okay. Feet wide. Bend. And and then back. Bend. And then release. Bend. And release. Well done. So grab yourself a drink and we'll soon be going onto the floor. Well done. So I hope you're having a glass of water. Gills. Still one of the best things you can do for health is to drink more water. I used to be terrible when I was younger, but now, I mean, water's been proven, it just hydrates so much. Yeah, I'm going to grab the trusty mat. Grab your pillow. See if you can see me. Okay, so we're going to start off with our basic short and long leg pelvic tilt. Then we're going to go into a knee roll, but we're also going to do some more core abdominal strengthening today as well. So just take your time, do what you can do. Remember, all of this can be done, believe it or not, sitting in a chair. Okay, a clash today, have you noticed? I have to get a different coloured mat for each class. Okay, so just head supported so I'm not leaning too far back, but you also don't want it too far forward. Now sleep time. Okay, take the legs out in front. Okay, clench the buttocks. Flex your right foot, which means pulling the toes towards you, and push that leg away. And then release. Again on the other side, clench the buttocks, flex the foot, push that leg away, and release. So what we're doing is we're elongating the spine and also relieving any pressure off the low back. So again, clench the abdominals, lift, clench the buttocks, flex the right foot, and push that leg away. Nice even breath. And release down. Clench the buttocks, flex the other foot, push away, and release down. And now we measure the heel against the side of the knee. Take that foot out to hip distance. Measure that foot against the side of the other foot. And then we're going to go into some nice pelvic tilts. So nice and slow. So you're going to squeeze the buttocks by lifting them up, clench the abdominals down, tighten the glutes and the abdominals, and then just relax down. A very gentle movement. And I want you to keep that going for a minute. So at your own pace, clenching and then releasing. Okay, if you keep that going. Keep that going and nice. Clench. And then release. And now take the arms out into don't shoot. So arms out to the side. And slowly drop the legs over to the side. And breathe. And just allow Body to relax as well while you're doing these stretches. To releasing any pressure or tension loading. Come back to center, nice and slow. And the other side. Again, just use this opportunity to allow the body to relax. It's such a great set of exercise for low back or any pain in the body. Come back to center, nice and slow and controlled. Bring the arms by the sides. Relaxing the arms down and go into a knee hug, bringing one knee into the chest at a time and then bringing the other knee and have a little rock. A little bit of self-massage so it's nice. And I say, if you're like me as well, I have a little bit of music on in the background, nice and relaxing. And then lower one leg, foot flat onto the floor, and then the other leg. Going into doing a little bit more abdominal strengthening. We're going to pull the abdominals down so the small of the back goes into the floor, and you're going to bring one leg up so that it's parallel. Okay, so it's not too far close, it's not too far forward. You're going to bring that up so it's like a nice right angle, and you're going to lower. We're going to do that for a minute on both sides. So pull the abdominals down, just so we're starting to engage the core and breathe. Nice and slow. And coming down. Just starting to engage the core. Remember to tighten those abdominals. Make sure the small of the back goes into the floor. And again. Nice even breath. Bring the leg up. Okay, you're going to make this your last two. Or your last one. If you started on your right. And then lower that leg. We're just going to open up that hip rotator. So just let the leg drop out to the side. Keep the core engaged, pulling down just to stretch and open across the legs. Come back to center and repeating on the other side. Letting the leg drop out helps to stretch out those hip rotators. Pull in, bring the leg up, back to center. And now just relax the abdominals down. And you're going to bring one leg in. Then you're going to bring the other leg in. Then you're going to lower and lower. So you're going to keep that going for about a minute. Bring one. Make sure you pull the abdominals and the small of the back goes into the floor. Lower and lower. Again, up. Bring that leg up. Lower and lower. Just doing this for as many times as you feel comfortable. If it feels too much, then do not proceed. Just maybe go into a nice pelvic tilt. Lower. You're going to make this your last set. Bring the leg up, up, lower, and lower. And just have a little bit of a wriggle from side to side. Okay, your option is to keep it there, or we're going to make it a little bit harder for those who want to. So what we're going to do is you're going to bring the leg up, you're going to take it out, You're going to bring it back and then you're going to lower. So we're going to do that for the next minute. Keeping the core engaged at all times. Remember, if it feels too much, just go into a pelvic tilt. And even though I'm turning to look at the screen, make sure that your chin and your head is in nice alignment. And keep that going. And breathe. Extension. Make this your last one or your last set. Come back and relax down. And hug those knees into the chest again. Well done. Well done. Lower that one leg down and then the other. Take the arms by the sides. And now, we're going to make it a little bit harder. Not too hard, but only do what you feel you can. So you're going to lift up. Now when we lift up, you notice my chin is not tucked under here. I'm not putting any tension across my neck. So when you come up, it needs to be in alignment. And you're going to bring your arms up into this position. So first of all, I just want you to feel comfortable with that. So it doesn't matter if you can only get to here, it's where you feel comfortable. So you're going to squeeze the abdominals down and lift. And come down. Squeeze the abdominals down, lift, and come down. If you want to make it a little bit harder, so you can stick with that, that's your. We're going to do this for the next minute, so if you stop them for a moment, you want to make it harder, you can follow me. We're going to lift. I'm going to show you. So your options are just come up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Option 2, 1, 2, up, down, 1, and 2. So again, just do what feels comfortable. You can always go back into a nice pelvic tilt or relax. So if you start to where you feel comfortable, and we're going to do this for about a minute. I'll do half of them more advanced and half of them I'll do less advanced. Remember, if you get any discomfort or it feels too much, just stop when you feel you've had enough. So for those doing the easier option, clench, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Clench, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Come up, 2, 3, down. Make this your last set. Up, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3, and stretch out. You should feel that on your abdominals. Take the arms back, full body stretch, and stretch through. And bring the arms down, measuring back up for our CRP positions. Go into a nice release via the knee hugs. So today is a lot more about abdominal strengthening, as strengthening our core is so important. It's the foundation of the body. Lowering one leg, And then the next leg. Our secret sit-ups. Again, very powerful, very good for isolation work. Place your hands on your upper abdominals. I've measured up for my CRP position, heel against the side of the knee, foot against the other foot. And imagine my head is stuck with glue to an imaginary wall. Squeeze the abdominals and lift the head up and release. You'll notice this time I'm actually going to elevate. I'll explain. So your two options, you can either squeeze the abdominals down and imagine you're lifting. So I'm not lifting my head from the floor. Or if you want to make it a bit harder, clench the abdominals down and lift and release. Listen to your body because it will tell you what feels more comfortable. Hands lower to the transverse abdominals. Imagine your feet are stuck with glue to the floor. Squeeze the abdominals and imagine you're lifting your feet away from the floor. The only difference with this, you only lift one foot at a time if you're not doing the imaginary work. And lower, never both up together. And there is a reason. If you have any underlying pathologies and you do any of these double leg lifts, they can cause back pain or more injuries. And with body mechanics, remedial therapy, that's specifically what we don't want. We want to make sure that most people can do these exercises in any format. So, hands back up to the abdominals. So remember, you can do the imaginary without lifting. I'm going to do the ones with lifting. Squeeze the abdominals down. Imagine that my head is stuck with glue to the floor. Breathe out and release. Moving the hands to the transverse, the lower abdominals. Imagine my feet stuck with glue to the floor and I'm lifting my right leg just a little bit away and release. Moving back up. Moving back down to the transverse. And release. And again, hug those knees into the chest. You can't ever do enough knee hugs because they're so good for the body. And just bring one leg down. And then the other leg. And breathe. Okay. As you work really hard today, we're literally just going to finish off. I'm just going to do a quick body scan for you, just to help you relax. So you can either stay in this position or you can bring your legs down. And I want you to close your eyes and just take a few breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And now just bring it so it's in through the nose and out through the nose. And just allow your body to feel relaxed, supported by the floor, releasing any tension that you may be holding within your body. And as you breathe in, breathing in the relaxing and positive energy into the body. And as you breathe out, just let go of any tension, worries, or stress that you may be experiencing at the moment. Imagine your feet, your lower legs, your knees, your thighs, your buttocks, your torso, your upper shoulders, down your arms, down into your hands. Just allow it to relax down wherever you feel comfortable. Drag the arms away, creating that lovely long neckline. Feel any tension leaving the neck, the face, around the head, around into the nape of the neck. And just for a minute, while I'm silent, just allow that body to further relax down. And now gently wriggle your fingers and your toes. Take a deep breath in through the body and a breath out. Slowly open your eyes. Coming back up onto your sides. And feel nice and relaxed. And ready to enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed. If you feel it will benefit other people, please share. If you like, you can place a thumbs up on the video. And I will see you most probably before next Tuesday. I'm thinking of doing another relaxation. So I had quite a few people said that benefited them. So just enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.